excuse me, update on the hand. Surgery went well, the second surgery to remove the pins. I got to see the x-ray again right before the surgery, or no lies, after the surgery. And it's just wild to me how you can, like, the pins they literally look like two, like, nails that you use like on the wall, like to hang a frame or something. It's so wild. So I still can't, like, move my wrist up and down, or I don't know what this is called, but being able to turn your palm facing up or completely down, like next to your body. That's the whole goal, is to be able to make the fist, which we're still not there, to be able to, with your elbow to your waist, have your hand this way and then this way. I can extend now, so that's good. But I still can't make a fist. So therapy starts this week, which was, I mean, I love where I go. I've been very fortunate. I've been blessed with really good people, but sometimes, I don't know, they just make me feel like I owe them something. And maybe I'm wrong. I'm not, you know, I don't know. Just, so, okay, I'll tell you guys. So when they removed the pins and I went for the follow-up to see how the stitches were doing, and how my range of motion was, they used the dissolvable stitches, so they'll just go away on their own. But they had the rehab facility had told me the day that I come back for the follow-up for the second surgery, to go straight downstairs and to speak to her directly to make an appointment, because all of the therapists make their own schedule. So I was like, all right, cool. So we go to the appointment, we get the things done, make sure that the doctor puts the order for rehab again, because you had a second surgery, the initial consult for rehab doesn't count. It's like null and void. So whatever, get that done, go downstairs. But then we're waiting like 45 minutes on this back and forth between myself and the receptionist, but she's not a receptionist, but whatever. Between myself, her, and the therapist. And then the therapist was lost on what information they had given me, because obviously they see a bunch of patients. I get that. But I don't know, if you give me that kind of information, I'm assuming, right? That was probably my error. I'm assuming that you're gonna remember. Anyways, it was just a really weird interaction. And the receptionist, or the lady, she just kept trying to avoid of saying, like, we're trying to help you because you just had surgery, although she did say it a few times. I'm like, no, the therapist told me to come. And I get it, they probably get that kind of story often, but I'm not gonna waste my time. I was ready to go home. I live an hour away from where the surgery and the follow-ups are, so I'm not trying to stay any longer than I need to be, because going there during the day is actually not so bad. It's probably an hour max, maybe an hour and like 5 minutes. But when I have to come home, I'm looking at a 2-hour drive. So I was not trying to stay. But anyways, I was gonna take this off so you guys can see how alien-like my arm looks. So we're still coloring with the left. My writing, let's see if there's anything on here I can actually show you guys. Yeah, I guess I can. My writing actually doesn't look so bad. It actually looks pretty good for my left hand. So that day, see that different writing there and there. So the one on the top is me, and one of my coworkers was like, you're not gonna remember what that says. My hand was hurting a lot that day. Even my left hand was. So she came in and she rewrote the note for me, and she was right. When I went back to look at it, I didn't know what I had written. So let me take this off real quick because I can. And I get to show you all, and then we'll go back to the world of coloring. So hold on. Hold on. All right, so here we go. That is not bruising. It's the dye from the inside of the brace. So that is the largest area. That's where they went into fix the TFCC. I forget what that stands for right now, but this is where I had like major damage. And then on the front, I gotta move my whole body. You've got these where they went in with the little arthroscopic, I think it is. I don't know, I think that's what it's called. And then on this side, you see that's where the pins were. So they cut it open again and pulled out the pins. And then we're just waiting for these little babies to fall off. So we're here, making a lot of progress. And I'm really like pushing my hand down. I think my nails are also too long because this was my bad hand. They've never looked so beautiful naturally. So we're there, almost all the way. And then I gotta stand up. So I can go that much versus the other side. So that's what we're looking at. And then this way, gotta remember to keep my elbow as close. So we're looking at that. And as you can see, I start to already lift because I could do it this way. I could do that one all day long, but that's not the goal. So we're here versus here, just so you guys can see the difference. So I'm enjoying the ride. As I said, I think in one of the other videos, it's been a very humbling experience. Not at the time, not being able to, bathe and cook and cut my food up and stuff, and then just learning to do certain things with my left hand so that I can stay independent. And that was a big thing. But I had also recently re-injured my ankle right before we had this surgery. So I was in a boot for that because I tore the ligament down there. So we're doing therapy for that as well. So it was like life was like, sit your booty down and just heal. And I didn't like that message, so I was a little hard-headed, but I'm getting there. I did my first buddy color. That's what it's called. Yeah, it is a buddy color with color with Steph. I think it's Morgan's Cozy Coloring, Dealey Colors, Badass Crafts. I know I'm missing somebody else. I'm so sorry. It was like 6 of us. So I was really excited because I'd never been accepted to one or anything. So it was super cool. I loved seeing everybody's artwork. And I did it with my left hand. And it actually came out cool. So I was very happy. Hopefully we get to do another one. And that's the update. Try not to always come on here to give updates. But some of you do wish me well and a speedy recovery. And I appreciate it so much. Thank you. I think we're going to wrap it up there because I actually have to get to work, like actually do the work things. So you guys have a beautiful Tuesday.